I
too,
think
man.
the
I'm running out of room.
A7R is perfect. 36 megapixel, nice balance for the people that want to get into cannabis photography. I think that's a great camera because you can get it really cheap used. Like they go for like 500 euros now used, and the camera performs perfect, nice dynamic range. It has a really nice color profile. It has a very different color profile than the newer cameras from Sony have. It works really well with cannabis. It brings out very nice green colors. Green and yellow tones are really nice. And I use a 100 to 400 millimeter lens, a telezoom lens, which most people don't even think about using. But I like the compression I get from it. And I use it with macro rings. So you can get like adapter rings for your camera, and they have different sizes. So I use different sizes macro rings, and I add them to the 100 to 400. And that's how I'm able to shoot pretty close up, almost macro style images, and still have a long lens and have good distance to the plant and everything. So I don't have to be in the plant,
That's interesting, man. The whole photography thing is new to me. The whole content creation thing, like I never ever really made content in the intent to like put it out to the public. But like from I've been little, I've always been making content, making videos with my brother. Like, has photography always been part of your life, man? Or did weed bring that out?
Weed was first, I would say. Like I started smoking very young, but I started photography around 17, 18 years old, roughly. I started at the beginning to take pictures of my of my cars, and then it evolved to landscape photography because I always liked landscapes, And from the landscape photography and the architecture photography, I did that full time for years. And then the cannabis photography right now is like the last step of the ladder. Everything came together, the gardening, the growing, and then the photography as well. So for me, I had the advantage that photography was my job anyway. So starting cannabis photography was kind of easy, from the photography side. But that's why I want to share it with the community and get people help to get into the cannabis photography, because the interesting thing about the cannabis photography market is it's very young and very new, Every country is legalizing here and there, and cannabis photographers are a new thing, A few years ago, there was like almost no cannabis photographers. There were just regular photographers that would take pictures of plants. But if you understand the plant and you're a grower, it's much easier to photograph it,
100%, man. It's just a lot of fun.